A lot happened in the last act, but we know what we all came here for. Alright, Act 6. I'm really not fond of this act. First off, Irene somehow got run through with a sword, but is still alive. Perfectly fine. She just pulls a Shatner just to talk. She's hurt, and she looks hurt later on, but she got run through with a sword and is fine. It bugs me. Sure, it makes sense, because if you look at the sword in the last chapter, when Ashtar runs her through with the sword, it's like maybe the tip, so I think she just mostly got like a little stab wound. But I mean, look, she's perfectly fine, practically. And Ryu just runs off all unconcerned. Like, I'll go, because you're hurt. And you told me to. But I'm gonna come back, because you're hurt. And that little smile animation. And Robert, even though you were useless last chapter, I'm depending on you to take care of my girlfriend. And also, by the way, I consider you my friend now, even though I've known you for, like, what, half an hour? Thanks, you're my best friend, buddy. I wonder how hard it is to become a ninja's friend, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so now we're running off to find that altar that Irene mentioned to us. I don't know why she knows to destroy it. I guess maybe Ashtar mentioned something. She knows where it is, obviously, because she's been captured for the past half hour, maybe a day or two, I don't know. They don't really give you a time frame in this game, but it feels like a half hour, gameplay-wise. Now, I mentioned that I hate this chapter. Do I hate it because of the gameplay? No. Do I hate it because of the plot? A tiny bit, but that's not the main reason. The main reason is this. I timed this video after I prepped it, and I'm going slow in this video too, purposely, because overall in this video, there's about 1.5 minutes of gameplay footage, and then 3.5 minutes of cutscenes. Oh, that's... What are we trying to play? Xenosaga? God. Either way, it's still, I guess, not bad, but the gameplay in this level is pretty simple, and the boss fight takes like 3 seconds. Sadly, that area right there was actually the longest part of the level. Now we see him pulling a 4-dot and finding the altar. And holy cow, that's a huge altar. And we're using the same scene again we used in Act 3. That was also in Ninja Gaiden 1. I don't even remember if they do it in 3, but I think they just really like this cutscene. It does this little clip. It looks epic looking, but still. Overuse. And now it's time for me to get angry at the game again. Because of this cutscene right here. It makes sense, but I still hate it. Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the real final boss. Who do you think it is? I'll give you a hint. We've seen him before. And okay, I love this part right here too. Look at Robert. That's his lip sync. His lip curls on the side. That's his lip syncing. Irene like talks normally. Ryu even with his mask off talks, but Robert just a little curl of the lip. It's very classy. Alright, let's see here. This is the second action part of the level. After this is a boss fight. And I'm going to show off something that I was kind of sad I hadn't shown off earlier. I keep mentioning how the bosses are actually really easy in this game later on with the Shadow Clones. And I also mentioned in the Ashtar fight, like usually this takes 5 seconds, but I goofed it up. Thankfully, I got it right working on this fight here. Check this out. Climb the wall. Make sure you got down spark. And go crazy. And the boss is dead! Now, if you manage to watch that entire fight, you'll notice that we've fought these creatures before. How could this be? If you don't know who the boss is by now, no. You should have figured this out by now. Especially since I keep freaking pointing it out. It's goddamn Jakio! How is... Why do you do this to me, Ninja Gaiden? Why? Act 7 coming soon.